Break up with your girlfriend. Yeah, cause I'm bored.
No, can I do one?
Yeah, you do one. Here, Ben, have a sit. Have a sit.
Have a sweet. I'm having a seat, guys.
Guys, Ben's having a seat. Hold on, everybody, hold on.
We should make a...
We already did this. We already talked about it.
No, bro, we need to make a theme song.
A theme song?
Sometime we gotta sit down and make a theme song.
Let's do one, just like an improvised one right now. Hand me my guitar, please. Ben, what's our chord progression, Ben?
Oh, this is out of tune.
Here, can you hand me my guitar, please? Thank you.
Should I sing a song for our viewers? Should be major or minor? That's the first question.
Major or minor? That's a good question. I think
Do you want it to be happy or sad?
it's a debate podcast.
Comedical debate.
Well, Ben, that's debatable.
Play D minor. You got D, I got D minor. We'll work on the podcast later. Or I mean the theme song later.
I do like that though. That
We'll figure it out. We can also just keep here. We can use this. Benis and Bussy.
Okay.
What's our debate topic today?
All right. Topic for debate: suspenders versus belts. Pick your side, Bussy.
Are we recording right now?
Yeah, we are.
Oh shoot!
All the best podcasters ask that question.
Oh man, I love both. I mean, if I had to choose, I definitely have more belts than suspenders. And I feel like suspenders are more of a look, but before we get into the actual talk, I'm saying belts.
You're saying belts. All right, then I guess I'm gonna argue for the side of suspenders. So since you chose your topic, I'm gonna have you make the first argument.
The first argument. All right. Well, you see, suspenders to start off are an acquired look, right? So only certain people. Well, there's a certain look that works with suspenders. You can't wear suspenders with every single look. Where a belt, you basically can. Because there's multiple different kinds of belt looks and styles, and there's really only one kind of general look for suspenders. So,
could I hear more about this general look for suspenders?
I mean, you have the one strap in the back meets at the
that's what suspenders look like, Ben. But what
apex, and then just like the two straps in front.
But
right?
why do you think who is that limited to, Ben? I'd like to hear about your stereotypes.
Well, they're not stereotypes. It's just elastic bands where belts have different sizes, different lengths, different shapes, different belt buckles, different colors, different textures and fabrics. So
it sounds like you have to buy a whole bunch of belts to get enough for all the different styles. Whereas suspenders
you don't need
work
every
with
single
anything.
style. There's
People don't have a lot of expectations from suspenders, Ben.
Oh man, well yeah, exactly, because suspenders sometimes don't work, unlike belts.
Yeah, you think?
They snap off.
Counterpoint, that might be a pro for some people.
No, well, you know what? I will say I had to wear suspenders for the play I was in this fall, and every time I would lean over to pick something off the ground, the back suspender part would literally just go flying off and hit me in the back of the
head. Funny. See?
Not funny.
Positive suspenders. Hey, another one. I've never heard of suspenders being used to beat a child.
You know what? I have nothing to say to that because I really feel like
because it's a perfect point.
No, you can't really come off of that in any way. There's like Okay. What's your argument for suspenders?
I just made a couple.
No, you're basing your argument off of my argument.
Yeah, there's nothing illegal about that.
I need your own argument.
You need my own argument?
Yes.
Okay, suspenders. Hold pants up. What more?
So belts.
Okay, but belts have all these problems.
Like what?
That I point out.
Like what? You could beat children with them?
That's an issue. That hurts.
No one's gonna want to listen to our show if we
belts suck.
Threaten them with.
I'm threatening you with a belt. Fuck belts. Belts suck. Suspenders all the way.
I'm still saying we need to make a podcast where we get really high beforehand and then talk. Do you know how much like Snoop Dogg has a show? I've seen like he actually has like a podcast that he actually like records and stuff where he literally smokes blunts on. Like during like the middle of the podcast.
Yes, he has a thing where all of his proteins that enter his body turn into weed, which is why he's so like weak but also very high.
Okay, one quick question: who's our audience for this podcast?
People who hate belts.
Definitely not my mom.
Because this podcast is very anti-belts.
Mom, if you're listening, I have not done drugs before. I'm not winking behind the microphone, Mom.
Yeah, hey, he's not, and if you can't see it, it's not happening.
Yeah, just take our advice, guys. I mean. Yeah.
Hold on.
What's up?
I think I won that debate. It seems like you really
I
can't...
feel like the viewers should leave a comment to tell us who won.
Yeah,
the
just
debate.
text 5 suspenders.
Okay.
And another pro of suspenders is
Okay.
that this podcast supports suspenders, so we have to stick up for them.
Also, suspenders and belts are not a sponder. They're not a sponsor.
They're not, but they do.
They do sponsor us personally.
they under the table. You know what I'm saying?
Well, actually, it's over the pants, but
Oh, and that's all we have time for this week on Benis and Bussy.
No, we're not done yet. We're kidding. We have you for a long time.
Bow ties or normal
Bow ties,
ties?
100% bow ties.
Okay, so then you're in favor of suspenders.
Okay, at the beginning of the podcast, I said I like both. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm just saying,
I
if
had
you
to
like
choose-
bow ties so much more definitively than regular ties, then you must prefer suspenders and propeller hats to all other types of headwear.
Here's the thing. I'm not. See, now you're picking stereotypes.
You're the 80-year-old Six Flags man, Ben.
Actually, I have looked at how to get a job at Six Flags before because you know what's fun? Do you know how much? Oh my God. Do you know how much fun it would be to work at Six Flags?
It would be awful.
You know, I still haven't gotten to talk about my fucking bow ties yet.
Let Ben talk about his...
I will just tell you, if you look at my closet, you will see more bow ties than ties. And the reason being...
Because
not
he prefers
because I like
suspenders to belts.
No! Bow ties look more dapper.
Hey, bow ties are cool. Hey guys, it's me.
Should we
I
talk in a
watched
British
Doctor Who.
accent the rest of the day?
I think we should.
I'm not
now-
super good. Well,
Benjamin.
see, I'm not super good at British accents because, you know, I'm probably just making a fool of myself right now.
Oh, you're making an absolute wanker of yourself. But Ben...
I love how we have two different...
I have
Okay, so we
many
have-
different... And I can do a lot of different British accents. Just you watch me.
Are you from
Just you
Liverpool
watch
or
me.
Broken? I can't even do it.
I don't know where the fuck I'm from. I don't know anything about geography. I don't have to. Hey guys, I like belts. that was my Ben impression. What you guys think of it?
We're gonna come back to impressions, but have you seen the comedian Drew Lynch, or have you heard of him?
Drew Lynch?
Drew
No.
Lynch, yeah. So he was on America's Got Talent. I can't remember which year I think back in 2015. And see, there's my stutter right there. He has a crazy stutter. It was, I don't know, he's one of my favorite comedians, not just because he's very relatable, but he's so freaking hilarious. He takes what he does and he turns into something hilarious. Like, my favorite joke of his is when he talks about how he wants to be the voice of a GPS in the cars, where he's like stuttering the entire time, and then all of a sudden it's like, oops, you missed your turn. His joke was like, all right, and now in 100 in recalculating, please yank a U-turn. And I just lost everything. I like
very
threw my
good.
phone across the room, and I was like, that is such a good way to take that stutter and turn it into a joke that everybody would love.
Yeah. No, I like that a lot. I know this one comedian who has... I was gonna make up some bullshit. I couldn't make up any bullshit fast enough. Fuck.
Sucks to be you. All right, back to impressions. Can you talk like any celebrity besides Doofenshmirtz? Not
For
that-
your information,
Britney
I can
Spears.
talk like very many celebrities. Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
No, I can't.
I could do a Perry. Perry's growl or like whatever that is, his purr or whatever.
It's in the back of the...
There's
and I
no
can't do it.
tongue roll.
I can't use it.
The thing is, I can roll my tongue, or I can roll my throat really freaking well, but I cannot roll my tongue.
I can't roll my throat at all.
But then if I roll my tongue, like for a vocal performer, I need to learn how to roll my tongue.
Fair. Other celebrities I can do include Christopher Walken.
Are you talking to me?
That's not what he sounds like.
I know I was doing a little Robert De Niro there, but I'm not really good at impressions. I can do. You know, one of my favorite accents to ever actually do is the up northern. Upers, Minnesotan guy.
Oh yeah, hater.
I know. Well, you know, I am from Wisconsin, there, guys. So
you're
you know,
from Wisconsin. That's pretty great to
I
hear.
try really well to get my accent really well. You know, there.
You tried
One
to get an
guy,
accent?
one guy that I really like to watch is you know, the oh man, I'm just really excited about
the
this
Minnesota
podcast, dude. I
Minute.
cannot stop stuttering right now. It's pissing me off. The Manitowoc Minute guy, you know, he actually has a degree in journalism, and you know, he actually now travels more of the Midwest doing comedic shows. You know.
Oh yeah.
He really gets me he really gets me a good belly laugh, you know. I can see this guy on stage, you know.
So, hold
he
on a
actually,
second.
He actually
Hold
came
on.
to Sheboygan. Bro, he came to Sheboygan 3 times there, guy. Okay, we're stopping.
Hold on. Are
What
you
am I
from
holding
the
on
north?
to?
Are you from the north, or are you a boy who just got his golden ticket to go to the Charlie and
swearing.
the Chocolate Factory? Golly gee willikers. Hey guys.
Dude, golly, okay, we haven't told them who's who, bro.
I'm Benis.
And I'm Bussy because you
and
are what you
we're
eat.
Benis and Bussy.
This podcast is not gonna turn out well. We're gonna get like
I'm gonna put it on live radio and put a bunch of swears on it so the FCC goes,
Dude, the FCC has so many rules. It is insane. I do my radio show and we're
The fucking Communications Commission.
Yeah, bro. Well, we are headed up by them, so they own our station technically.
I know.
And so we have to follow so many of the rules, and it's not fun because like I have my show during lunchtime. Also, check out Lunch Hours radio show WMXM 88.9 FM, or listen online. And you can't have dirty music between 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. It sucks. FCC, I love you, but you have so many rules, bro. It's 2019.
It's 2019. Let me listen to Katy Perry on the radio.
All right, so anyways.
I'm Benis.
And I'm Bussy.
And we're Benis and Bussy. See you next week.
I love you.
I'm Benis. And I'm Bussy. And we're Benis and Bussy. You are what you eat.
See you next time.
All right, ready? I'm Benis.
And I'm Bussy.
And we're Benis and Bussy. See you next.
God, you forgot it.
I'm Benis.
And I'm Bussy.
And we're Benis and Bussy. You are what you eat. See you next time.